What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, about to give you a more comprehensive review for WWE Payback. I'm just going to try to keep this short. If you want a longer version with more comedy and stuff like that, it's on the channel. I probably have it linked in this video as well. So you can either watch this one. I have it so you can. I have a link in both videos. You know, an annotation that has a link in it. I have one of those so you can go back and forth between videos, the short version and the long version. But anyways, let's get into this. We start off the card with Ziggler versus Corbin. Ziggler won in a very good match to show off Baron Corbin's abilities. We didn't see a deep six or a deep six or a oh my god, what's the name of the other move? Whatever. Ziggler won. I'm not going to dwell on it. After that, we had Kalisto versus Ryback. Kalisto retained his title. He looked very good doing it. Ryback got a couple of good spots in as well. Those are your two pre-show matches. Then we go into our first match of the night, which was supposed to be Enzo and Cass versus the Vaudevillains, but Enzo ended up getting hurt at the beginning of the match. His head pretty much bounced off the middle ring rope, and those ring ropes can knock you out, and that's what it did. Enzo was taken out the match about 5 minutes into the match. Enzo gets injured. They call off the match. They throw up the X, call for the bell. So I don't know if that just means the Vaudevillains automatically win, or they're going to do something on Raw tomorrow night. I'm just going to chalk this up for a win for the Vaudevillains. I think they were going to win this match anyways. Enzo, he did go to the hospital. He was treated with concussion. Everything else tested negative, so he's probably going to have to do the sit out a week, take the concussion test, and then he'll probably be back by the end of the month. He'll be back before Extreme Rules. So that's that. Then we go into the Sami Zayn Kevin Owens match. This match was everything. Had all the spots, had the emotions, all that good stuff. I thought Sami Zayn was going to come out with the win on this one, but Kevin Owens did. We had some after the match shenanigans where he called Brian Saxton into the ring. Told him to say some stuff, yada yada yada. He ends up on commentary for the IC title match, Miz versus Cesaro. Miz wins that match after Sami gets involved. They all brawl. The distraction allows Miz to roll up Cesaro after a decent match. The best thing about this match was Kevin Owens on commentary, eating Byron and Michael Cole alive. So this is setting up for the IC title picture. So maybe there's going to be a triple threat or fatal 4-way match at Extreme Rules for the title. And maybe this is where Sami Zayn finally gets his big win and becomes the Intercontinental Champion over Kevin Owens or something like that. That'd be funny. And then we go into, I believe, Ambrose and Jericho. This match was really good. I don't want to call it the bathroom break match of the night because it was a really good match, but it was just, I don't want to call it a filler match. It was a match that was there. If it wasn't there, you wouldn't miss it. Ambrose got the win over Jericho after about a 15-minute match. Then we go into Charlotte versus Natty for the women's title. This match really hurt my feelings because of the ending with Ric Flair. Pretty much they tried to recreate the Montreal Screwjob again for some reason. So Charlotte puts Natty in the sharpshooter at the end of the match. No tap out. They call for the bell to have a special moment with Bret Hart and Natty putting the sharpshooter on Flair and Charlotte at the same time. Okay, your winner and still champion, the Queen, Charlotte. I'm a Natty fan. I just didn't like how the match ended. The match was very good. The match was going about 12-15 minutes, and they ended like that, and that really blew me. They could have just ended the match with Charlotte winning sneakily and then had that moment. You didn't have to ruin the match just to have that moment. I'm sorry. It was just a really good match. It was at least it was a 3.5 4-star match going on, and then it was just ruined by that. And I knew it was going to, I have my predictions linked down below as well, so I knew the match was going to end in shenanigans, but I just didn't like that. Then we move on to the Raw decision segment, the Maury segment of the night between Shane, Vince, and Stephanie. Stephanie is the ultimate heel. She's the best heel in the company right now. it's Stephanie, Kevin, it's Stephanie, Kevin, Jericho. Those are the 3 best heels right now. So Stephanie comes out, makes her case. Shane comes out, makes his case, which was pretty much all the tabloids and wrestling sites and all that stuff saying how Shane is best for business, all yada yada. Vince says it's not about what you guys want, it's about what I want, and that's to see blood. I want you two to take control of Raw equally, which we just saw on Empire. I'm sorry. He wants blood, so he's going to make those two work together until one of them kills the other one. So I thought of an idea to have them from here on out work their way into if this is true, this is just speculations, a match of Survivor Series, the Balor Club, the Bullet Club, or whatever they're going to be called, Balor Club, Bullet Club, whatever, headed up by Team Shane, and you have the Roman Empire, because no matter how you cut it, whether he's full heel or not, he's going to have to align himself with Stephanie McMahon to prove dominance, that he deserves to be the man on Raw. And his Roman Empire in like a Survivor Series elimination type loser leaves Raw match. Like if Shane and the Bullet Club lose, they get control of SmackDown pretty much, and that's your brand split. It's all set up for a brand split. I don't know how they do it. Even the idea of War Games has been thrown around. That they're thinking about bringing War Games back. If what I read online is true, I read it online, so I'm just taking it with a grain of salt. I just think it'd be a cool idea to have the Bullet Club versus the Roman Empire, War Games, loser leaves Raw, brand split. Shane gets Raw, the Authority gets SmackDown, yada yada yada. I'll probably go more in an actual storyline, like planning it out, like booking it over the next couple of months. But I think from now till SummerSlam is enough time to have everything in place for that scenario. I know it's only 3 people a piece by now. I'm thinking you can bring Finn up by that time. Samoa Joe can make a one-off appearance if he's still champion. I think Shinsuke and Joe will probably be having a match for the NXT title run at that time, so you can bring Shinsuke into that match as well. It's a lot of different possibilities. Fill in the holes. Hell, you can even fill in John Cena for a night and then have the Bullet Club turn over right after the match, just so they get the win. Anyways, this leads into the main event of the evening, Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. AJ got great cheers. Roman Reigns got booed out the building, as we all expected. There were 2 false finishes. I don't want to call them false finishes, but there were 2 reverse decisions in this match. The first one after AJ Styles hit a phenomenal forearm through the announce table on Roman Reigns, and that caused a count out victory for AJ Styles, but Roman still retained. Shane came out saying, "Not in my house," and then AJ got low blow during the second one. Then Stephanie came out and said no disqualifications, and then the Bullet Club came out, attacked Roman Reigns, and then the Usos attacked the Bullet Club, and then AJ jumped over, and then Reigns jumped over, but he missed AJ, and then AJ jumped on him, and then AJ did a phenomenal forearm. He didn't get the 3 count. Then he did a 450 splash. He didn't get the 3 count. He was about to do another phenomenal then he tried to do a Styles Clash in between there. That didn't work. Tried to do another phenomenal forearm. Roman Reigns got out the way. Off the ropes. Spear. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is still your WWE champion. We all knew Roman Reigns was going to win this match. We just didn't know how. I'm glad, a Bullet Club was not formally introduced. The Roman Empire was not formally introduced. It wasn't Carl and Gallows turning on AJ and joining Roman Reigns. It was just, by the books. I like how they kind of set up that AJ is destined. AJ is better than Roman Reigns. AJ shined in this match. If you have to see this match, and AJ just simply out wrestled and outmaneuvered Roman Reigns for the better part of this match. AJ made Roman Reigns look so good in this match, and I'm a Roman Reigns fan, but AJ made Roman Reigns look so good in this match, and Roman Reigns played his part very, very well. So no matter what you did, the fans were not going to be happy with that decision. So this was the most clean-cut solution. You know, have AJ get 2 quote-unquote wins. And then just to say, like, AJ can beat Roman Reigns. You know, no matter how they say it, AJ can beat Roman Reigns. But whatever. This is the direction they're going. Roman Reigns is going to be champion at least until SummerSlam. So just get used to it, guys. And that's my quick synopsis of WWE Payback 2016. Overall, with the injury to Enzo, I believe that match could have brought this card up, gave this card a little bit more hype. The time they used replacing the Ziggler match to the pre-show and the Enzo match, I think they used that to increase the time on the segments between the main event and the last segment on Raw. Oh, they also set up the Extreme Rules match for AJ Styles and Roman Reigns in Extreme Rules. So, yep, more shenanigans there. And I think that's when we're going to get a proper Bullet Club introduction. And then around that time, I think the next NXT takeover will be a couple of weeks after that. So they should have been done. They just taped 3 weeks of TV. So by the time Extreme Rules comes around, it'll be time for them to tape another set of tapings. So maybe we'll get the introduction of Bobby Roode. Maybe Finn Balor will actually come up this time and actually start swerving people. Who knows? There's a lot of speculation. I'll probably do another video after Raw just to see what happens after that, because who knows? I was expecting a Bobby Roode tonight. That was like one of my biggest things. I was expecting a Bobby Roode. But we didn't get him, so whatever. If you guys enjoyed this pay-per-view, I'll probably give this card like a 7.5, 8. It was really good for what it delivered, but it was just some things could have been done better. I think there are a couple of adding at least 1 or 2 pinfalls more to the AJ Styles match, actually, because a lot of the people that are complaining right now is like AJ did a lot of his big moves and a lot of pinfalls. Roman Reigns gives 1 spear and he doesn't kick out. Maybe adding like 1 or 2 near falls for AJ's, you know, maybe kicking out of a Superman punch or kicking out of a spear. But AJ never really gave him the opportunity to have to pin him. Well, to pin him, because all those. Okay, whatever. I'm thinking about this too much. Leave you guys' comments down below. Like this video if you want to. Share the video out with your friends so they can get in a more formal discussion, because I know the last one I put out with my cousin was just us rambling for a while. Anyways, if you want to follow me anything other than YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, definitely Twitter, because you can get all my instant thoughts on pay-per-views and stuff like this. And with all that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am out of here.